Alright, what's up boys? Today we're back on MX Bikes, and today there was a tire update for the tire patch in MX Bikes. Essentially what it did is it made sand tracks rideable again, and so that's super sick because sand tracks in this game have been basically unrideable for a few months now. Ever since Beta 17 came out, they've been essentially unrideable. Too slippery, just the new traction just didn't work with them. Beta 17 obviously decreased the traction by a lot, and sand traction did not like that at all. And so but like about a month ago, they came out with a tire update that changed the grip of the tires only on one type of dirt though. I think it was the mid-soft dirt. And so today they updated it so it also works on sand tracks as well. So that's super sick. I haven't been able to ride a sand track in this game for months now. Oh, as we crash on that. But today we are on L'Europe, Mac L'Europe made by GeoPanda. This is the 2012 layout. It's super sick. It's located in the Netherlands. Obviously, it's where Jeffrey Hurlings comes from, and there's plenty of sand tracks there. This was a GP for a while as well, I believe, so that's super sick. Anyways, like I said, yeah, we're on L'Europe, and you can also tell that I'm on the 450 here. I'm riding with Panda there in the background. But yeah, I'm on the 450. The 450s have a huge advantage on the sand. Basically, the sand just kind of bogs your bike down on a 250. Well, it does on every bike, but the 450s can kind of power out of it. So I'd say in the sand you have like a 2 to 3 second advantage on every lap that you do on a 450 in sand. So that's super sick. Where I'd say on like most normal tracks you probably have like a 1.5 second advantage on a 450, whereas in this it's like 2 to 3 seconds, probably near the 3 second range if I'm being honest. So yeah, if you guys are struggling with lap times in the sand, definitely try a 450. It will help out. The 450s have a lot more grip with the new tire update as well, and so they're a lot more rideable than they were in Beta 17 as well. So yeah, go try out a 450. They might be a little bit intimidating at first, but once you get used to them, they're not that bad at all, and they're actually pretty fun, especially on these types of sand tracks here. Let me try and show you around this place. You guys should definitely give this track a try. Me and Panda have actually been hot lapping it all day. The best I've gotten on a 450 was a 28, and on a 250 was a 30.2 or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, you can go around this, go outside, or you can jump to the inside there, go like double to the inside. I like going outside, trying to keep up the momentum. Well, triple this into the sand rollers. You can go way outside here. Keep up your momentum, hit this sand berm, up into fourth, super rough section. Try to stay as smooth as possible through this. It's hard to, but you have to try to. Again, go outside to keep up the momentum. Here you have to really memorize these bumps to pick a smooth line. I like going far right. Most people like going far left. I like going third so I can use a little bit more torque on the inside rut so I can get a drive to double this these sand rollers. Apex this corner. Whoa. Oh no. This. Then you got a split lane here, a few options. I like going here and going like this. A lot of people like to go outside around this that bump there, but I like going over it just to kind of cut track time down. And on a 450, I think you can afford it. Maybe on a 250, you should go outside. I don't know. Well, jump over that. Go far right here. It's slower right here. Or up. Right at the edge of the track here, so it's as smooth as possible. Yep. Again, right at the edge of the track here. Send this guy, or you can scrub it. I don't know what's faster. I just like sending it because it's fun. Oh, I'm up on my time. I might get a 29 right now. So let's see if we can get that. Not mess up this last corner. Apex that guy. Do we get to 29? Oh, 28. 28.9. Maybe I can't do math. My bad. But there's a 28.9, matching my personal best on the 450. I don't know how the E-Road is here. We did a public lobby race here with a lot of E-Road, but that was only for like 5 laps. So I'm assuming the Euro is going to get pretty gnarly here. Let me show you guys some different lines. You can go inside here or up. That's fun. There's a lot of flowy lines around this track. It's super sick. You can find such a good flow on this track and just kind of just zone out and play it for hours. It's super fun. I think that goes for a lot of sand tracks in this game as well. It's just something super flowy about sand tracks. It's super fun. You just get a little rhythm going, and it's just because like every bump's like a little rhythm section, you know what I mean? It's just you kind of just fall into a rhythm and just spin tons of laps on it. Oh, I was supposed to show you guys different lines. My bad. I will next lap. I'll show you guys all the alternate lines next lap that I didn't take the lap before. So, yeah, this is made by GeoPanda. The tire patch update was made by Jesse Moloch, Alpha, and Zonta. I don't know if I said their names right, but yeah, and it was posted by Insane. So I don't know if Insane had something to do with it as well. I'm assuming he did because it's insane. So yeah, big, huge shout out to those guys because sand is finally fun again and rideable again. I mean, we have not been able to play sand tracks in so long, and I think the reason why they did this update is because, if you guys didn't know, this week in bikes is Southwick. Oh yeah, let me show you guys the alternate lines. You can go here, double in, go inside. Show you guys outside here real quick. Carry your momentum around the outside. It's honestly not a bad choice. Yeah, this week in bikes is Southwick, so I'm assuming that's why they did the tire update, because Southwick's obviously a sandy track. But anyways, you can double to the inside there, jump those little sand bumps there, super sick, you can downside them. Go inside here, I want to get that not that double that I just did there, but the one before that around the corner better, because that one's super sick. I'll show you guys that again next lap. Go outside here. You can get a better drive. It's lower on these rollers on this side, so it's more for like straight line speed, but the outside doesn't hold you very well. This part, there's literally only one line. You just go inside, inside, jump over. I think the other lines are pretty stupid. And then you go here, go outside. Kind of messed that up. I did that really slow. You can go way faster than that. I did not make that line look good. That line is actually very even with the line that I was taking. Actually, I think it's faster. I just don't know how to hit it. As you guys can tell, I hit it super slow there. But yeah, I'm just so glad sand tracks are back. Anyways, the sand tracks that I would suggest to you guys are this track, McLarop. As you can tell, it's a super sick, flowy track. Once you get into rhythm, it's fun, but it's fairly, very, very gnarly and rough. It's no joke. OSS, which is even rougher and tougher than this track. OSS, MXGP of the Netherlands. OSS, whatever you want to call it. That's even rougher and tougher than this one. Way, way rougher and tougher, I would say. So it's way harder than this track. And then if you guys are more beginner, I would suggest Lommel for sure. Lommel used to be considered a very hard track in this game. Now it's considered a super easy track. I just think people have gotten that much better. Honestly, it's a great starting sand track. There we go. There's that double to the inside, and then you jump around. Yeah, super sick. I'm gonna go back to the normal lines though, just because I like going fast. Yeah, Lommel used to be a very popular track, and was played so much that it's considered an easy track now, and it is way easier than this track and OSS, even if it wasn't played. So if you are a beginner and have never really dipped your toes into sand tracks, I would definitely suggest starting on Lommel and then probably going to this one and then OSS last. OSS is by far the hardest. It might even be the hardest outdoor track in the game, I would say, to be honest. It's an extremely difficult track. But if you're looking for a challenge, go to OSS. It looks amazing, and it's a very, very hard track. It's made by JV, and if you guys have played any JV tracks, you guys know how amazing those tracks looks. But yeah, you guys also know that he builds his track super realistic, and sometimes that doesn't work too well with the game. So OSS being extremely rough in real life, he made it extremely rough in the game, and it is freaking tough, man. Anyways, yeah, this week is Southwick in the game, so that's why we've been riding these sand tracks, and I'm assuming that's why there's been a sand update in the game, or a sand tire update. So me and Panda are just on here kind of just running some laps. It's been super fun. Let me pull up the change log for the tires, 1 second. All right, now I can give you guys exact information. So on the front traction, Keegan sent me the change log, so thank you very much, Keegan. So on the front traction, for grass, they lowered grip, wet/dry, and lowered wet resistance. Sand, they increased grip. That's why you can actually ride sand now. But they also increased resistance, wet and dry. And so basically what that means, the resistance part, is you go a lot slower in a straight line. And that's why the 450s have such a big advantage here in sand, is they can just kind of power through that resistance. Whereas the 250s, they're struggling for all the momentum they can get. This is a very, well, I'd say actually all tracks all sand tracks in the game now are very momentum dependent tracks now, where if you lose momentum at all, you're going to lose 2 or 3 seconds down a straight. Just there's a lot of time to be lost and a lot of time to be gained with carrying momentum. On most tracks, you would see a difference between one player and another, let's say between like 3 seconds. Just because how much momentum is important, that gap would be spread to like 5, 6, 7 seconds over one of these types of tracks. Just because like I said, yeah, momentum's so important that you're carrying that speed that you're carrying, that like slight bit more speed that you're carrying is so much more important on sand tracks that, yeah, it's a much bigger differential. Soft soil, they increased grip and increased resistance as well. Compact soil, they lowered grip and increased dry resistance and increased compacting. I don't know what that means. I don't know what increased compacting means, but I'm assuming that means that it's going to get more slippery. That's all I can assume for compact soil, which I'm assuming that's hard pack tracks. So that's no fun. We MX Bikes players like getting as much grip as we can. Beta 17 has kind of scarred us with no grip, so whenever we get grip, it's a treat. Anyways, if you guys haven't already, go check out some of the sand tracks that maybe you guys haven't got the chance to play yet as I crash. They are super fun. They're going to be more difficult than your average outdoor track, but I can guarantee you they're a lot more fun and rewarding. And once you get used to them, once you get in the flow, they're very addicting, actually, in my opinion. So yeah, go give those a shot. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed watching, please leave a like and a sub, and I'll see you guys in the next one.